This striking piece reflects the cubist approach to perspective, breaking the interior space into angular fragments. Notice how the artist plays with spatial depth by layering forms. Look closely at the central figure, its face partially hidden yet commanding the composition. This painting invites you to reconstruct the scene in your mind, a hallmark of early 20th century experimentation in abstraction. Here, the tension and motion are palpable. The artist's use of color blocks and jagged lines amplifies the drama of the wrestling figures. Notice the contrasting warm reds and cool greens that emphasize the struggle. This work channels raw emotion through abstract forms, a nod to the Expressionist movement. This piece merges portraiture with surrealist elements. The woman's poised, angular figure contrasts with the dreamlike backdrop, which combines hints of nature and architecture. Look at the intricate detailing of her dress and the almost theatrical framing of the scene. The artist seems to explore the intersection of the real and the imagined. This evocative interior scene draws you in with its quiet mystery. The interplay of light and shadow creates an almost meditative atmosphere. Pay attention to the spiral motif. It suggests continuity and flow, a recurring theme in modernist interiors. The restrained palette adds to the introspective tone. A study in geometry, this artwork transforms everyday objects into a symphony of shapes and colors. Notice how the chair's curved back contrasts with the angular forms of the windows. The vibrant greens and blues breathe life into this otherwise structured composition, showcasing the artist's innovative use of abstraction. This captivating landscape blends realism with abstraction. The winding paths and bridges draw the eye into the scene, while the stylized trees add a whimsical touch. Look for the small human figures in the foreground, offering a sense of scale against the monumental patterns of nature. The artist's playful use of color invigorates the composition. This charming depiction of the Mediterranean countryside exudes tranquility. The gnarled tree in the foreground serves as a focal point, symbolizing resilience and age. Notice how the artist captures the dappled sunlight across the landscape, creating a sense of warmth and timeless beauty. This mixed media piece delights with its whimsical forms and pastel hues. The crosses scattered throughout hint at themes of spirituality or memory. Look closely at the layered textures, testament to the artist's meticulous process. It's a small but evocative work that encourages multiple interpretations. This watercolor scene captures the vibrant charm of a tropical village. The artist's loose, fluid brushstrokes convey a sense of movement, as if the palm fronds sway in the breeze. The juxtaposition of warm and cool tones adds depth and harmony to this idyllic setting. This geometric interpretation of a townscape invites the viewer to explore its layered forms. The repeated arches and rooftops create a rhythm that guides the eye across the canvas. The muted palette lends the piece a serene, almost dreamlike quality, blending structure with imagination. This serene village scene captures the quiet charm of rural life. The artist uses gentle, overlapping brushstrokes to blend the houses with their natural surroundings. Notice the soft color transitions and the intricate texturing. It's a reflection of the artist's skill in creating depth and tranquility. This urban landscape transforms the bustling energy of a city into a harmonious geometric design. Each interlocking shape represents a fragment of urban life, pieced together to form a cohesive whole. The subdued color palette enhances the sense of order amidst the abstract chaos. This dreamlike composition combines mystical symbols with abstract landscapes. The central archway draws the eye, acting as a portal to the surreal world beyond. Notice the subtle interplay of light and shadow, which adds to the otherworldly atmosphere. This abstract work radiates warmth, with the sun's golden hue dominating the scene. The intricate textures and geometric patterns create a sense of movement and light. It's as though the artist captured the essence of sunlight in abstract form. This cubist still life invites viewers to see familiar objects from multiple perspectives. The oval frame enhances the sense of containment, as though we're peering through a lens into a fragmented world. Notice the interplay of shadows and textures, a testament to the artist's mastery of form. This playful painting combines found objects and abstract sketches, blending the mundane with the artistic. The juxtaposition of newspaper text and soft fabric adds a tactile dimension to the work. It's a celebration of creativity and resourcefulness. This impressionistic garden scene bursts with life and color. The loose brushstrokes convey the lushness of the flowers, while the winding path invites the viewer to stroll through the idyllic setting. It's a moment of serene beauty, frozen in time. This vibrant still life transforms everyday objects into bold abstractions. The angular shapes and striking colors create a dynamic energy, while the guitar serves as a focal point. It's a modern reinterpretation of the traditional still life. This still life captures the quiet elegance of simple objects. The textured linen and the warm glow of the lemon create a sense of intimacy. The muted palette highlights the artist's focus on light and form, turning the mundane into the sublime. This scenic view invites the viewer to immerse themselves in the tranquility of the countryside. The soft, impressionistic brushstrokes capture the play of light across the fields and buildings. It's a timeless celebration of nature's beauty. This village street scene captures the essence of rural life in the 19th century. The artist's careful attention to detail brings the cobbled road and surrounding architecture to life. Notice the interplay of light and shadow, which adds depth and realism to the scene. This winter landscape evokes a sense of solitude and stillness. The snow blankets the ground, while the faint smoke from the chimney hints at warmth and life within. The muted colors emphasize the cold, quiet beauty of the countryside in winter. This riverside scene captures the charm of a quiet town by the water. The artist's impressionistic brushstrokes soften the details, creating a dreamlike quality. Notice how the reflections in the water enhance the painting's tranquil atmosphere. This still life deconstructs the familiar into geometric fragments. The interplay of fruit shapes and the text on the newspaper creates a dynamic composition. The muted colors give the piece an understated elegance, encouraging viewers to focus on the abstract forms. This dramatic landscape pulses with energy. The exaggerated curves and bold colors transform the natural scene into an emotional expression. The winding path invites the viewer on a journey through the artist's vivid imagination. This abstract work celebrates the harmony of music and art. The intertwining shapes and vibrant colors create a sense of rhythm and movement. Look for the subtle musical notes scattered throughout, a tribute to the universal language of melody. This pastoral photograph captures a candid moment in nature. The sheep's curious expressions and the soft focus on the tall grass create a charming and intimate connection with the viewer. It's a serene reminder of life's simple joys. This vibrant mosaic installation transforms a blank wall into a celebration of color and form. Each tile tells its own story, yet together they create a cohesive and dynamic composition. It's a modern interpretation of a timeless artistic technique. Thank you for watching, and please remember to like and subscribe.